Hey, there's Tanis. Hey, Tanis. Okay, good morning, everyone. Welcome to your very special Monday morning class. I'm just encouraging everybody to have their cameras on if you can. If you don't want to and you just can't be seen, no worries, because we can all feel each other here anyways. So this is Leanne, and Leanne is a teacher of mine. I've taken studies with her, and she's also been a mentor for me in yoga and has really supported me, especially over this last year. I had a lot of emotional things I had to work through, and she helped me remember that yoga can is one of the only things really that can help me when I'm, all the time, but especially during those times. So I'm really grateful that she agreed to teach us today and be with us. So thank you so much. And I'm going to participate as well. And so, Leanne, I'm going to make you, actually, I don't think I even need to make you. Let me see if I can make you the host. Um,
I think it's okay because I think
okay.
everybody else is kind of just watching.
Okay, perfect. Okay, love you. Okay, everybody, here we go.
Okay, good morning, friends. First of all, I want to have a simple invocation of awareness of the meaning of yoga and why we start our day with yoga as a yogini. I started my journey at age 15. I'm now 47, and yoga has helped me through all the ins and outs of my journey and given me a full enlightenment. And what we learn in yoga, I've achieved in yoga, and there's so much more now I'm expanding in yoga. So when we say the word yoga, it means to yoke. And we want to remember why we go into this practice for our life is because life is a school of learning, and yoga is a school of maintaining the discipline of life. So as we recenter, today is one of the most auspicious day in our calendar of yoga. It is Diwali season. And so in the last 4 days, we've learned how to clean again for the fall season. We've learned to shed and we've learned to let go of darkness. Last night was, according to the calendar, the darkest day of the year of the positions of the moon and the sun, where we unleash anything that was been stuck in our process, in our mind, and in our heart, and to embrace a new light. So Diwali is a festival of lights where the inner light we shine bright. Now, how do we do that in yoga? A very simple reminder when we go into movement, breath work, our virtues, what we call yamas and niyamas. They're qualities of how we treat ourselves in and out for the reality of maintaining a healthy mind. Because we're not the mind, maintaining a healthy mind with yoga means the discipline of the mind, of the movement of the mind. So throughout the 8 limbs which Patanjali offer us, this is the category of yamas, niyamas, pranayama is when we breathe, and asana is when we hold the body. Asana, when we're going to be holding the body, another quick reminder as you go into movement is that you can actually heal yourself by opening your body, your energetic system, your chakra body system. As you breathe into it, you actually unleash blockages. And in yoga, we call those grantis. They are naturally created, so we have an experience with the opposites of life. And each chakra is governed by an opposite. So if you're feeling blocked, a simple way to check your body is just to scan through, inhaling up and inhaling down. And you can just see, I'm not really feeling comfortable in my pelvis. I'm not really feeling comfortable in my knee. Any injuries also, be aware to listen to your body. If you need a variation, always reach out to Jenny. She can give you a variation of anything I do today. And moving through this spectrum, this energetic spectrum, when we use stretching positions, or we call poses, in India they call them asanas. In the 8 limbs, we work through all aspects of how we can concentrate. Pratyahara, dharana is how we're looking out and maintaining that concentration, into dhyan, where we relax in that concentration. And finally, what is the result of all this work? Is a connection with consciousness. So a lot of people don't recognize that yoga actually makes you more conscious. So if you're feeling unconscious, you're feeling any burdens, If you're feeling a lack of in your emotional body, asanas work through the emotions because that's in our chakra field, and meditation at the end will happen naturally on its own. So if I sell something in the market, it should sell itself because the system was designed to help. So I don't need to sell yoga because it works. The only thing is I re-explain in most classes because many people go to yoga just thinking it's a fix, but they don't know it's an overall wellness of their whole body and mind and soul. So enough said with that. Happy Diwali. Diwali is centering on knowing a very simple rule that you are the light within. And that light in yoga, if you do enough of it, will shine really bright, really bright. So if you're feeling stagnation, blocks, darkness in the season, depression, work problems, the shift of the mind makes the whole environment different with light. So we want to shed more light into our day today and to the fall season, because Jenny was letting me know you guys are really focused on some things with her, yoga nidra and relaxation and stuff. But because it's Monday, I want to give you an awareness how to balance hatha. Yoga means sun and moon. And you have nadis in the body, which are opposite, like our brain, right and left hemispheres. When we work with our nervous system with hatha, means sun and moon, I take people through a basic breath technique, through the moon cycle and the sun cycle, and then a holding posture so we can ground through the body with chakras. And this system will really give you an understanding what really yoga is for your overall long-term longevity and self-mastery. So I'm sitting here, I'm going to change the height of this camera in a second, but just by sitting here, we want to open up our hips and just slowly take yourself into a nice movement. If you're watching this, you can sit on your mat and join me. And if you're learning for the first time, you can always go back to recording, or you can participate by listening to movement. Now, because the pelvis and the root chakra is in the bottom between our sits bones, we want to feel our sits bones. So just taking a moment to pause your mind, that's your conscious mind, is in your pause to feel. So if you got a busy mind, slow it down. Start to breathe naturally through the nose, changing it from the mouth breath. You go into a yoga breath with the nose, and you inhale and you exhale, releasing. And this is clockwise and counterclockwise movements. So we want to just actually take a moment to pause and root our energy just by sitting. We're actually on our root chakra right now. It's a very easy technique to get connected to rooting yourself, grounding yourself. Inhaling and exhaling. Do that about 10 times on one side and the other side, opposite direction. Now I want you to feel rhythmic motions. In yoga, we have a system where breath works through the body, where I want you to create sensitivity of feeling your bones, feeling your muscles, being intuitive with pain or pleasure, and sensation, sensitivity. That will really give you an awareness whether or not a chakra system exists. If you don't have that awareness, chakras are just going to be imaginary. This is where we get to really feel connected to our pelvis, our floor, and energetic system. And then we can just open up our shoulders. And this way too, we're releasing tension. So the first release in this area would be a lift of pressure. So I'm lifting off weight that I could be carrying of thoughts. And if I talked a lot yesterday, or if I'm with anybody, we simply lift and release just by this movement. We're lifting off weight and then forward. So a quick release, but a quick attunement to awareness with the body, even by sitting. These are two movements that you can do any time of the day, even sitting in your chair at work, and intentionally shift. Reaching your arm over and giving a nice tug there, inhaling. So why we bring breath into every movement that we make with yoga is because breath restores, releases, and enlightens us. A connection to the body. Slows down the mind and the activity of the mind. On the other side. And just feeling there. being aware of the inner body. A lot of us look out to find happiness, whether we look good or we don't look good. When we do the inner work, everything increases in value, or it also increases in mastery. Because when the mind says, I don't like this, I actually put more effort by listening. I want to make that change. So these small incremental changes in yoga, right hand reaching down, coming back into the breath in the belly. Small changes give long-term results. And it's the turtle always that wins, remember. You always know that. We know that from kindergarten. The turtle always wins. So yoga actually does win. It gives you a pause. It gives you a conscious life. And it's very good to prevent, but it also gives strength of a warrior. And breathing. Taking a moment to pause. Now, a clapping method, this just taps out our lymphatic system. You want to think of the body like full of meridians, but also a system that takes care of itself. 5 organs. We got a lymphatic system in here. This just taps it out. So I cross, tap. And my hands are weightless. So I'm letting go. I'm also getting connected to my back, a place I don't touch all the time. But I learned to love more myself as a whole being. And nice circles. So this is another way too, when we're drawing circles around us, we're opening up those shoulder blades. We're actually creating positive energy in our aura. We're creating positive attraction. Abundance is coming in. Diwali is a festival of Lakshmi. So the wealth. I'm inhaling wealth. I'm wealthy. I am blessed. And I have solutions for everything. All works for me. Nothing is less other than the active mind that's in fear. So we take out fear by opening up joy. Joy is the key. Back and forth. And a very simple head to toe exercise, even just sitting on a mat. So slow, rhythmic movements. Now, if you bring your shoulders up, you prevent any damage to your neck. Rolling yourself out, inhaling and exhaling. Just getting that neck prepared, because our vertebrae, each one is very essential to love and to protect from damage, especially as we get older. We want to be in tune with having an open, flowing vertebrae, each one, and open and close. So we want to open and close the spine. Let's connect to our spine. Coming back and pushing up. You can put your hands on top of your knees, and that's like a nice force there. When we're in yoga, we use palm areas, 4 corners in our feet and our hands. This always presses into the body or presses into the mat to use the full strength of the body, and our fingers everywhere. So just a reminder that we're connecting to the full strength of our body. Inhaling and exhaling. Up and in. And curving your stomach in. Nice warm-ups. I want you to think of every vertebrae, slow rhythm movements. Up, heart open, love open. Exhale, coming in. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. This simple movement is very essential for the full opening of the spine, but also the awareness of it and the core, because we're shifting the pelvis, squeeze the tummy in, all the way in, push up the heart, up and out, and one more. Good. Now, I'm just going to move into a tabletop position, and we're going to do the same thing where we warm up the body. But now we want to think about our toes. Our hands are really in the mat. I want you to think about 4 corners are in the mat, in your hands, and push your palms into your mat. I want you to really just feel your hands are strongly put into your mat. Your knees are there. You have a nice alignment. And we're going to do the same thing with the spine and increase the flexibility and nice hip rolls to open up the hips and release any blockages in lower hip region. Hip region is the main central point of the body where we have so many issues, especially with our knees, hip, foot connection as we get older. One side is stronger, one side is weaker. So we really want to strengthen that pelvis and the hip and the spine. So curving the spine up, bring your tummy in, and inhale, open, cat-cow. So we'll do this about 20 times, easy peasy, very easy movements, but I want you to feel like you're pushing and pulling through your whole body. And this is like a little ab workout. Push and pull, inhaling and exhaling. Use your breath to warm the body, to open the body. I want you to feel full breath, inhale, exhale. And feel that lower abdominal area where you could be carrying a little bit more weight. Engage it, bring it in, and ask it to release any weight that is carrying of stress on the sacral area or the root chakra or in your solar plexus. These are all your power centers. This is where our power is. Give back your power to your body. And then beautiful hip rolls. So our hip rolls are full, engaged movement. So when I move, I'm only moving my hips, not my upper arms, not my upper body. I'm only moving my hips. And everything else comes from that place. So inhaling, exhaling, right and left, and really work on that lower chakra. Squeeze the stomach in and pull around. Feel that hip. Feel like you're healing anything that could be blocked. If there's any pain, listen, stop. Feel it. Move it slower. Inhaling and exhaling. And this actually opens up the lower Dantian energy in Tao or in yoga. We also say this opens up our Kundalini, our flow system, which purifies and breaks all illness in the body because it's in our root power. So we want to allow ourselves to unleash anything blocked in that area, emotions, intimacy, any of that lower chakra region stuff, and release it from the darkness into the light. Especially on the Diwali, it's a good excuse to remember you are light. And your body is made of flesh and bones to love, to adore, and to heal. Putting in good words to the body, inhaling and exhaling. Nice, shifting the pelvis, 10 on one side and 10 on the other side. Nice movements. And opposite direction. And fully engage the core. Really feel into your lower body. This is a simple warm-up, but very essential for doing powerful asana work after. And breathe. Release. Full breaths. If emotions come up in this area because of a sacral energy or intimacy energy, look at the thoughts behind it. Where did it came from? Where did it start? Who said it? Forgive, release. All right. So we're going to come down into child's position. Let me just see here. I'm going to open this up so you can see me better. Now, we're going to also rock the hips. So we're here. We're going to come back and then pull forward the weight. So a little bit of pumping, pull forward, pump, pull forward. Now feel that whole hand on the ground and the stomach core is engaged. So in order to engage the stomach, you can cough and that'll just help to pull you through, strengthening your body. And then we're going to release and tuck our feet up and pull back. Nice warm up. How your lower spine is feeling right now, go slower if you're not feeling well. Listen to your body. Another good warm up for the back. And then downward dog, we're going to walk it out. So this is where we warm up our calves. And feel those calves. Press down. So your calves are your second heart. I want you to really put energy into your heart. So press, 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 and feel. The calves actually can release a lot of blockages that are going into the lower foot and into the knee, and then going up your legs. Any sciatica problem, anything like that, any heel problem, plantar fasciitis, any of that, this is really important to walk out, to strengthen, and then to hold for a second. Inhale, exhale, heart towards the mat, reach your palms, your hands into the mat, walk into the center of the mat. And then we're going to pump like a rag doll. They call it rag doll. So rag doll, just let your hands rag doll. Now feeling the back of your legs. If it's not comfortable having straight, drop your knees in and be comfortable. Don't put all that weight on the back of your legs if you can't handle it. So if you need a variation, or if you're ready, you really want to open up the body. Body's getting warmer now. Keep it straight and just ragdoll. Now right. Feel your obliques and left. Right and left. Now we're going to slowly, with each vertebrae, we're going to feel the tips of our fingers are down. We're going to bring and engage our stomach first. So engage your stomach, engage the core, and slowly, slowly, slowly carry that weight up. So the weight of the world is coming up, 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 up. Feel it, feel it, feel it. Slower. Slow, 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 slow. Inhale. And your heart is up. Good. Another hip roll while we're up. Now that we're up, the body has gone from a sitting position to a standing position. So a beautiful way to know about grounding. Anytime you need to ground yourself, start off with your hip rolls. Start off with slow motions. It's a grounding awareness, and that breath and the engagement. You can shift your whole mind in about 5 or 10 minutes. The key of yoga is knowing the sensations of the mind. The first sutra in yoga is Yoga Chitti Vritti Nirodha. How to master the movement of the mind. All right. So now that we're here, once we have a good warm-up, we can go into a little bit more power, and we'll go into the moon and sun variations. And I'll do a few of them so that you guys have a reminder of your sun salutations and your moon. And those will be a nice flow of power. Now, those can be multiplied any amount of time you want to do. So like in the future, if you want to do sun salutations or use this video from Jenny, you guys can utilize it and multiply it. So that's how we just create more strength. Okay. I hope you guys can see me well, because I just want you to see the full view. Okay. So I'm on my mat. I'm going to hold my hands up. Up. I'm going to engage my core. Now I want you to feel the four corners of your feet, side to side. Lift up your toes. And just a reminder about the difference between a regular exercise and yoga is that you'll be planting your whole foot in the ground. You're connecting to your whole body. And that pressure is giving you awareness of feeling your whole body. We're going to inhale, and we're going to shift our body over to one side, right and left, and just warm up with a moon opening, Tadasana moon flow. And we'll drop one hand down just to get those hips really opened now that we're standing. And we're going to think about our yin, yin, yang, moon, and sun. We can also check in with our breath, with our nose, before we go through the sun and moon. We can check in with each nostril. Which one's more open? You'll know whether the masculine or the feminine is more active. And you'll know within your body what you need to work on more or what you need less of. If you were really, really super active yesterday, you might need more yin. And then yang. Masculine, feminine is easy words. All right. So reaching over and holding. Now I want you to shift that pelvis out. Left hip is coming out. Hands are in alignment. Nice opening. And the other side. Engage the core. So it's small core work right here. Engage the core, feel a straight spine. Main thing. If you keep doing that throughout the day, you're going to really feel tall. You're going to feel confident. It's going to shift your whole pelvis alignment. That means you're happier. Try it again. And then make sure that you're planting your feet in the ground. So check your legs. Is one weight more? And if I'm pushing over, are my feet both rooted in the ground? Make sure they're both rooted. Listen to your body. Check your body. One more time. I'm checking my body. Good. Now we're going to go into a 5-pointed star. And look up. Open your heart up. Engage your shoulder blades. Feel the opening in your inner thigh. Press your feet into the ground. That you're an open star of the universe. 5 elements, 5 points, 5 organs. Beautiful reminder of your value. And then come down into goddess position. And just sit into it. Now, your pelvis shouldn't be too pushed back or too front. A nice neutral pelvis. Engage your core. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. Where are you with your strength? Tolerate a little bit. Postures really help you discipline your mind. Inhale, stop, come back to consciousness, breathe. I am that I am. Slowly moving your hips. One foot goes into alignment on a slight angle. The other foot is pushed out to triangle. We're going to reach down. Right hand goes down, left hand goes up. If you stop at your knee, okay, stop there for a second. Look at your thumb. If you feel more confident, come down. Just see where you're opening up right now. Start with a gentle triangle. Inhale, exhale. If you're feeling really warm, you can always move over, but it's good to just get that awareness by feeling in. How's your hip feeling now? We're doing a lot of hip opening. And slowly come up. We're going to lunge and down, knee down, hands up. Open your heart. And then we're going to come down and we're going to open up our hips like this. Nice like hip, put the weight on the right leg. And we're going to shift over to the left and the right. Now, watch your hips here. You're going to open up a lot in your hips. Feel how comfortable your knees are. If it's painful, it means you need more. Slowly move it how you can. Engage your core. Push yourself up and over. Push yourself up and over. If you're feeling pain, listen to the body. Why? It needs more activity. I love my body. I'm increasing my flexibility. I'm increasing my strength. I'm healed. I'm strong. Now coming over to that side, we're going to go into garden pose. So nice angle on both right and left feet. If you can come down, we're going to root our energy. Now we want to feel, we can put our weight side to side. That our weight is on each foot. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathe, inhale. Take a moment to pause. Slowly bring your hips up. If there's any cracking, any opening, if you can come down again, we'll do it 3 times. Nice centering. Again, the hips, everything's going to get open up here. You'll see a release of stored tension from sitting in chairs at work. Coming up and down. All right. So again, on this side, we're going to open up again and open up again to come out. And then we're going to reach over to that lunge again on the other side, left side. Nice opening. Nice hip alignment. How your knees are feeling. Hopefully you have a comfortable mat. Check your mat. You have enough tissue on there. And then open up your heart. Inhale. Feel anything open up in your spine. And then slowly bring yourself up into triangle on the other side. So weight in the hip, down into the ground. And we're going to slowly reach into a nice triangle position. There we go. Inhale. Watch the breath. Look at your thumb. Any shaking in the body is good. That's your prana. Your life force energy is releasing. Let it release. Any trembling is creating strength. It's movement of energy. Good. And then slowly coming up. Feet in alignment into goddess position. Breathe. Be silent with your goddess. So invite the divine feminine, male or female, whoever's in the class. We all have masculine and feminine. Where's your creativity? Where's your divine awareness of your action? Is she stabilized, that energy? Is she focused with consciousness? This is where she gets focused. She sits in her pose. She becomes conscious, feminine. And slowly, nice 5-pointed star, looking up, holding all points. Inhaling. I'm a star, shining star of the universe. And then heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Come back into the center. Hands up. We're going to reach again over to the side. And the other side. Hands come down. We take a slight pause in Namaste, giving gratitude for the work done in that one flow series. Now, this flow series can be multiplied as many times as you want. You can go from 1 to 12. I highly recommend 12 in the morning. If you want to just work on your yin or yang, the next series will be a sun salutation. I'm going to show you that. So this is your hatha, sun and moon series. Main 2 basic ones that you can heal yourself with. Okay? So I'm going to give myself a little bit of a slight opening here. Now with the sun, you come to the top of your mat. Sun salutation. We're going to inhale our hands up. Nice Tadasana. And root your feet again. Remember your feet's root. Then slight pelvis tilt out. Inhaling, hands coming up. Exhaling, forward fold. Coming down. Hands beside your feet. Now here you can also bring your head in. Where are you right now? Feel your flexibility and watch as you do these flow series. It will increase. Heat will increase. You'll get closer to your legs. But where you are now, that's okay. Inhaling, right foot back. Drop your knee. First, basic lunge. Hands beside the feet, nice plank position. Come into a straight plank. Palms, your hands are on the mat. Engage the core, cough, hold. Inhale, exhale. Drop the knees. Swoop your tailbone back. Heart to the mat. Inchworm. Now, inchworm, depending on your flexibility or weight, you can either move through or you can come right down. Wherever your flexibility is. Elbows are in. Press the palms of your feet in the ground. Baby cobra just by your belly breath. So inhale from your belly. I'm in my baby cobra. I want you to feel your lower back. Inhale. Feel a nice, safe lower back. Inhale, exhale into that belly. 1, 2. And then push into downward dog. Inhale, right foot forward, up. Nice push. One leg up, right leg up. Into the opposite lunge on the other side, coming down. Nice, gentle lunge. Hand beside the feet. We're going to roll that first right foot to bring the left foot together. Forward fold. And 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhaling, strong inhalation. And hands to the heart. So that's a little bit faster. The movements of the moon and the sun are now with you. We can choose, Jenny, you can tell me what you like to do more today. Whether it's going to be sun or moon, we can do either one again. Which one would you like to do?
I think we should do more of the sun and then end with the moon.
Okay, so I'll do 2 more sun salutations. We're going to get stronger, or we can do 5. Actually, 5 is good. So that'll be 4 more. Then we'll do one more moon, and that'll be a good set for us today, okay? So now this is going to become a rhythmic flow. We know them. If you need me to slow down, I will. I'll say all the words as much as I can. But the reality of this should be a flow sequence. It should flow, and you should just be opening and closing with breath. So if I inhale, breath, I exhale, close. Inhaling and exhaling and closing motions, okay? So inhaling, again, Tadasana, exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, right foot back. This is high lunge right now. Nice high lunge. Let's practice that. And plank position. Bring your foot back. Nice, strong plank. Drop your knees. Swoop your tailbone back. Inchworm. Now this time you can do a better cobra. Stronger cobra. Inhale. Nice alignment with your shoulders. Hands into the ground. Elbows are in. Downward dog. Push up. Inhaling, right foot forward. Right foot up. And forward in lunge. High lunge this time. Roll your feet together. Forward fold. Inhaling, coming up. That's 2. Exhaling, coming down right away. Right foot back. Lunge. High lunge. So now we're flowing. Plank. Drop your knees. Inchworm. Inhaling. Exhaling. Push. Downward dog. Right foot up. Inhaling. Lunge on the other side. Roll your feet together. Inhaling, coming up. Exhaling again. This is 4. Nice lunge. This is where we flow. Everything's just flowing. I'm relaxed. Yoga's healing me. Plank. I'm moving. Movement. Inchworm. Inhaling up. Downward dog. Inhaling, right foot up. Lunge on the other side. Nice lunge. Roll the feet together. And last one. Come down. Now we can hold here a little bit longer, each one. So nice forward fold wherever you are. Feel the flexibility, feel the heat in the body. Nice lunge, hold it again. I'll do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop your knees. Inchworm. Cobra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push. Downward dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, left, right leg into the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll together. Slowly coming up. And hands to the heart. Taking a 2-minute break. Just feeling out the body if you need a little bit of water. Now, that we're there, that was 5. If that was easy to do 5, you can do 12. And it's not really a big workout, but it's actually going to make you feel really great in the morning. Your sun is open and your moon is open. So let's go back to our moon. Nice feet in the ground. Shake your body a little bit. So you have 72,000 nadis. Every bit of energy that's trying to run through our bodies, we can just shake and get to know and feel the beauty of their flow. 3 main nadis, Pingala, Ida, Shushmana, flow. Those are the center points of all of them. Hold, engage the core. Now that you know your core, you should be thinking about your core right when you come into an asana. That everything is in alignment. Let's open up again. 1, 2. Come back to moon. Back to moon. As soon as I move over to the next one, 5-pointed star. Nice breakthrough. I'm a star. Inhale. I feel great. My goddess is alive. My feminine energy is alive. It's balanced with my sun, Surya. Inhaling and exhaling. And nice triangle. There we go. I'm going down deeper, guys. I'm already so warm. I feel so comfortable. I love my body. I love my mind. It's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Thumb looks good. Lunge on the side. Nice moon lunge. Open your heart. Inhale. And then coming down to the mat, we're going to open up the hips. You should be warmer. This should be easier. You should start feeling your bliss, your prana bliss. Oh, what happened? The last one was a little bit harder. That means prana is activated. Life force energy is healing you now. Shifting your mind. If we don't activate it, we think we're stuck, stagnant. Life needs movement. Coming down into garland pose. Now feel it out more. Enjoy this. If your root chakra is open, you'll be enjoying this. All those lower power chakras are for enjoyment, pleasure. Divine light rising through the body. Moving back. Going down again. Stretching out. Lunge on the other side. Open. Coming up to triangle. Looking at your thumb. Coming up into goddess. Five-pointed star. Shine bright. Hands up, heel toe, finger feet in. Over to the right and left. Good, and hands down in namaste. So we touch the heart. We center our energy on love. Loving yourself. Really stressing right now, for anybody who's in the class, if there's any shame, lack of self-love that's coming up, look at where it started, release it. And so it is. Okay, so now that we've done that, now is the time where we do peak pose. So we always have a nice warm-up, some good awareness, reminders, those are our virtues. Now we'll do some peak poses. We're going to go down the mat. I'm going to bring this down a little bit so you'll see me better. And then we'll get into Shavasana, scanning the body with what our beautiful Jennifer was teaching with Yog Nidra, how to listen to the body, how to scan the body. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go on my knees first in camel pose. Those are my superpowers. I'm going to draw us back to the root from camel, power, plex, solar plex. And just put your hands there. It's going to be a safeguard for you. I want you to feel that core engaged as much as you can. Elbows are coming, shoulders are engaged towards each other, and just rocking back. This is your safety. This is holding you. Nothing's going to hurt you here. Unless you have a really bad back problem, don't do it. If you got huge knee problems, get something underneath your knees. And I got my toes up to help me. So I'm bouncing on the weight on my toes. My toes are all getting opened up. So reflexology. Every toe is a meridian connected to every organ. It's releasing things in the stomach. It's releasing everything. Now, if you can, with your feet up, your ankles up, reach for your heels and open your heart. Breathe. This is your peak pose. Coming down, shifting down. I want you to do nice open knees. Open your knees for a nice child. Release your hips and come down into child. Third eye is on the ground. You're connecting to your third eye. Hands can be up. Our hands can be on the back. And just let go. Full let go, connecting with your energy. That's 3 releases. Now I'm going to go onto my belly, lie in your belly, and I'm going to grab our ankles for boat. And if you can do it, if you need a strap, or you just want to bring them in and try to reach where you can, try your best. Inhale. If you can lift your hips up a little bit where you're at, and you can rotate, breathe. And down. Head to the left side, legs straight, full let go. And slowly, we're going to do butterflies sitting on your buttocks. Now we're in sacral position. That was solar plex. Releasing anything else that's blocked in those inner thighs. Today, I really wanted to govern your power. The power of love is in you. The power of love is in your body, alignment with poses and asanas, which release blockages of your unhappiness. If you're in tune with it, use yoga to help your life. Utilize it. It's a method to heal you. It's a method to master your mind. And you'll start to notice after 30 days, if you're doing regular practice, you're more confident, you're more conscious, and less problems. You become more aware in the moment, more presence in your life. So this movement, depending on where your flexibility is, should be really open. We did a lot of inner hip work. Any of that lower region, you should feel a beautiful flow coming up, 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 up into the body. Like the womb of the universe, the womb of the mother. We are the womb of the universe. We hold a yoni. We have a stomach that births. We are vibrant, divine, feminine. We take everything in. So take in this good energy for your happiness. I'm going to bring my foot into rocking the baby. One more of these before we lie down and finish for today. This is a really, really important shift in your body to know that each asana governs the possibility of mastery. And other side, and the more that we do the asanas, the more we become masters. Then master your chakras, your emotions. So use it to heal yourself, heal your mind. Nice. And then lying down. Slowly lying down. And before you put your legs straight, just feel a nice solid back. Nice solid back. I want you to feel your whole spine in the back, how that feels. Your hips can be open. We can do windshield wipers. Just do some windshield wipers. We did a lot of those hip movements. This is taking back your power, taking back your light. You're the womb of the whole universe. The mother that creates us, Mother Earth, we mirror it. We love. We heal others. We help others. It's never ending what a mother can do, what a woman can do in this life. And if there's men in the class, there's nothing that a man can't do without his own feminine. When he's in tune with the feminine, he's a happier man within him. Now straight legs. We work with the sun and moon. That means we work with the masculine and feminine within all of us. We are one unity within. Hands are aside. Now your hip alignment with your feet when you're lying down in Shavasana, corpse pose. We want to think about a nice alignment with our hip. A lot of people will, relax and they'll open up their legs, but you'll see a shift in your hip alignment. If your Shavasana is with a nice hip alignment, I learned this in my 500-hour course. Beautiful reminder after years of yoga is just to be with this nice hip alignment. If your lower back is off the bat, you can put a nice cushion there. Just be connected to a full grounding of letting go. Now we're going to scan the body with golden light coming from the crown. So we have a golden star chakra above our head in the universe that feeds us light all the time. We're going to call upon the golden star chakra to enter through the crown, the soft point when we were babies, to pour through down our spine and to our toes and all down our hands. We're going to flush the body 3 times with that golden light. So that's 1, 2. I'm going to flush again right from the soft point of my head all the way down. Listen to my words as it goes right through your spine. Down, 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 down. I see gold light spinning through my body, healing and removing any blockages all down my hands and out to the ground and into the earth. I give my golden light back to the earth. I receive it from the sky and I give it to the earth. Inhaling again. Inhale, nice golden light into the body. And exhale. Flowing down my spine, my hips, back of my legs, my feet, my hands. Now I'm going to allow myself to let fully go. That light's flushed my body. I'm going to witness it. So the witnessing aspect is the consciousness. I've just moved my body enough and I'm going to observe the benefits of my practice with silence for just 1 minute. Let go. Slowly coming back to awareness. Body's relaxed. Jenny was teaching the Yoga Nidra. Now it's in a state of Nidra. Very important to do this before bed also. Because if we consciously sleep, we learn from our mind. We learn from the universe. We listen to Ma, Mother Earth. She's the weaver of our dreams, Shakti, divine feminine power which creates all universes. We look at our unconscious things throughout the day. We observe. And we see that we're a miracle. That we're embodied by this consciousness and divine power. In yoga, we call it the inner marriage, the union of both consciousness and power. Today, I really wanted to ground your power, to remind you of your value on this auspicious day of Diwali. That you are the light. In your lower pelvic region, you should feel flow, move through your system. Prana moves up and moves down, it circulates, and it flows through your body. Connect with your breath in the ecstasy of your breath. The beauty of a life force energy that you have. The gift of your life is breath. The gift of your body is movement. And the gift of your heart is your celebration of joy. as you're melting and merging and letting go. Any emotions that come up or thoughts that you observe that you're not feeling good about, don't ignore them. Address them and then let them go. Don't ignore your voice. That's your inner self. That's your soul talking to you with the divine power. Make sure you don't put it to sleep. Reconnect with body, mind, soul. The gift of yoga is this: maintain your body, master your mind, and be soulful. Slowly, with one vertebrae, I want you to roll over to the side. A nice movement. Wow, body is so heavy now. Loving your body. Give yourself a nice hug. Wow. My subtle energy, my physical energy, my divine power. I am beautiful. I am loved. And I am bliss. Slowly coming up into a sitting posture when you're ready. We're going to finish with an important mantra in yoga is Om. And the sound of Om is a universal experience of that ringing in your ears that you hear sometimes. It's called nada, the nada sound, which operates all things. The beginning of creation started from the first movement into sound, and from sound became creation and desire. So that Omkar is the original pillar of 5 things: conscious, unconscious, illusion, dreams, and stillness. When we utilize that mantra, we balance all of that within ourselves, our conscious and our unconscious, our illusionary aspect and our dreams, and our conscious stillness of the ethers. So we can take a full inhalation with our belly and exhale. Again, full belly breath, belly comes out like a balloon. Third one, inhale and exhale. We're going to breathe into our ribs. This is a 3-part breath, and then we'll Om. Inhale. And our chest. So bring the breath up to the 3rd place. Okay, so those are 3 parts, 3-part breath. Now we can combine all 3, and then we're going to Om into all 3 parts. So inhale all 3, all the way up and down. Again, inhale, all the way up and down. And inhale all the way up and down. So when we Om, we're going to Om through all 3 parts. We're going to inhale, O, U, O, U, And another easy way to do the O is when we drop the jaw, we go, ow, ow. So however you're comfortable, it can be ow. Making sure that you drop your jaw, get you fully relaxed, but into your embodiment of this sound. So inhaling. The last part, try to make it go as long as you can, taking this breath as deep as you can. Your body's really open. Inhaling again. Like a humming bee. Inhaling. And relax. Sitting with 1 minute of silence, listening to the benefits of Om. Stilling your mind. Keeping that stillness for the next 15 minutes, even if you have to run to work, you got to jump in the shower. I want you to feel the water. I want you to taste your first glass of water after this to purge the body and then to urinate, to flush your system. Connect to your vital organs. You're in control of them. Master them. Love them. Become one with them. Be in tune with them. We're going to rub our hands together. We're creating heat, fire, air, earth, water, ether. We are divine healers of light. We heal ourselves. Really burn that fire like you're ready to put your hands on fire and you're uncomfortably burning. I want you to rub as fast as you can. Then I want you to put on your eyes. Heal your eyes. What you see, how you see, perception, conscious perception. You're listening. What are you listening to? Put them on your ears. What are you taking into this temple? And your mouth, what are you speaking? Hear no evil, speak no evil, see no evil is a choice you make every day. Hands on your heart. Walking the divine path of light. Happy Diwali. Namaste. Thank you for coming today. Har Har Mahadev, Har Har Mahadevi.
Thank you so much. Namaste. If anybody wants to say anything, they can to Leanne, but I know everyone has to go. That was amazing. I like how like the physical got me to like the part where I could really embrace the practice of like the even putting my hands on my eyes and then my ears and my mouth, and like it just felt very like the physical helps you get to that place where you can actually do you know what I'm saying?
Embody yoga.
Yeah.
It's a lifestyle. We have to recognize why the 8 limbs are there and what they were made for so that we become the divine living light, the light of our soul.
Well, thank you so much. I'm going to end the class, Leanne, and then I'm going to touch base with you on Messenger, okay? So thank you so much, everyone, and namaste. Lots of love. Have an amazing day.
Thank you, Goddess.
Bye-bye.